If you don't want that, then fight. Even if that means you have to force them to listen to you. The words of someone who doesn't fight will never... If you don't want that, then fight. Even if that means you have to force them to listen to you. The words of someone who doesn't fight will never reach anyone.
諸軍総大将官命より全蘇兵に次ぐこたびの栄えある海戦の一陣我ら蘇軍が受けたまった
なんだこのバカでけえ声は。
隣の戦場だぞ。この戦で秦は滅ぶ。この戦は深く歴史に刻まれること間違いない。この大戦の口火を切る誉れ高き者は林北貴様だ。おう、
先方は。
よっしゃよっしゃ。我が名はその豪将林北。
林武君、そこか。同金の敵は。
我こそこの壮大な戦の幕を開ける者である。死を揺るがすのは誰か。天を震わすのは誰か。沈め戦軍。突撃じゃ。将軍に続け。
さすが公将軍、そうこなくったよ。俺たちも続くぞ。突撃で進んだい。この大戦の口火を切るのは俺たちだ。
Yo, what's up, man? Hopefully you guys can hear me. This Rumble's kind of acting a little funny, but hopefully you guys can hear me. Good morning, this is your guy Rehama. 1 versus a million. I'm not your fan, I'm not your stand for. I am brother. Please hit the cash app, bless the Hama Force, if you will, and you will be shout out during this stream or the next stream. But yeah, like, share, hype the stream, and share, damn it, and hit the follow over on the Rumble side. Yeah, man. I just came across this news like approximately 3 hours ago or so. I'm like, oh hell, wow. So the Jey Uso, the wrestler, WWE, who is or was a champion, whatever. I mean, I don't really follow that shit as heavy. I fall off with WWE. Hell, like 10, 15 years ago, shit. But dude, this is wild. So I'm like, wow. So this really happened. I'm like, so motherfucker really like got in their fucking feelings type of shit, you know? I'm like, well, what's the issue? So you be watching this fresh with me. So yeah, and this shit is just wow. So you guys may have known or heard about this, whatever, but I haven't. And so I just want to see exactly what went down, before I give my full analysis of it and, my take. So, yeah, man. And I'm not down for that shit, dude, like at all. Like for when I've been taught, hey, as a man, as it should be in accordance from God's word, even and through his word, along with, I'll get such wisdom from other men as well that we must, express their stoicism and the take no shit attitude, but with a great deal of exercise of restraint, from snapping and crashing out, basically, keeping control of your emotions and thinking rationally. You know what I mean? So, and somebody, talking like cash shit to me, hey, just it's easy to just give a whole F you, and just simply walking the hell out and then the cat came around still talking shit. Then I'll be like, hey, you still got shit to say? I mean, we can, get off the cameras, man. Let's go over here, man, in the shadows, man. Just me and you. So yeah, it'll be something like that, man. But other than that, motherfuckers just sitting there just yapping, and we're like, well, fuck you, I'm out. I don't need your money for this interview, no way. Shit, motherfucker still, hey, still work for the WWE. He's still getting paid. He good. All his deals and sponsors, yeah, motherfucker. He easily just said, fuck you, your time and your money and everything about you. I'm out. But yeah, so without further ado, man, let's get into it. So I want to check this shit out. I'm like, oh hell no! And shout out to you guys for coming through. Hey, what's up, Sick Diggy? Thank you, bro.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, WWE star Jey Uso was on It Is What It Is with Cam and Mace, and after throwing shots at one another, all hell breaks loose. Like these guys were going at it, taking shots at one another's career, and Cam just went in on Uso, basically calling him the weakest link in the family. Take a look.
You rank?
Yeah, let's
Just
be
where you
clear.
think you rank? You think you above The Rock?
We ain't got time for no lies, Oos.
Nah. He's box office draw. Roman Reigns, new Street Fighter coming out. So no, I would say no. As far as wrestling, yeah, I feel like I'm up there with him, but I got a lot to grow, man. What's up?
This is not the show for this killer. This is not the show.
Damn, Moose.
Nah, everything I am. Look, anybody ever tried you in public?
Like how?
Like they seen you and tried you in public?
Yeah, they have, Moose.
Yeah. How'd it go?
You good?
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
good.
go.
I'm
Let's
good.
get.
What do you think about these YouTubers coming into your space?
And they can get slapped too. Yeah. You want to try?
You talking to me?
I'm like, so
Listen.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Cause let me ask you this. Cause I don't know where we going with this, but let me just stick to the
Yeah,
script.
the energy is.
Yeah, the energy's kind of off. But you when you
Hey,
see
man, did you even, like, damn, Moose, did you want me on the show or what?
you here, right? Let's stick to the script real quick. When you see yourself on 2K, how'd you feel about that for the first time seeing yourself in a video game?
I ain't got to create myself. I bet you do though. That's the difference. Is I could pick mine now. It's fun though. I ain't got to go and create a player, and I'm on there. I'm on there. I'm happy about that.
You prefer fighting by yourself or tag team? What's your preference?
I said it was like I like the singles. I ran that. If I could pick though, I'd probably be with my brother.
Yeah, I bet it would. You wouldn't want to be by yourself. I get it. I totally understand that. Y'all got anything else to say? Because I don't smell what the Usos cooking. He's not his father. We know what's going to happen at WrestleMania. Now you want to just Speed and Logan Paul. They in there. You all right? Because I really don't have nothing else to say to him. And you looking at me, like it's a problem.
I can go. Any more questions, Zeus?
Yeah, no, aren't you a big Camron fan? Like, you're a fan of Camron, right?
Man.
Like, you're a fan of his music and Mace and
Jim
like.
Jones was number one whole time anyway. You know what I'm saying? Well, where you rank yourself, Zeus?
You had the pink tees. You had the pink tall tees. That was what you was wearing. Your brother took it from you, so he already let me know your character. He already ain't respect you. In the house, they ain't respect you.
Hey, he's for real? You coming off like a little disrespectful.
Nah, I think you coming off a little disrespectful in my house a little bit. That's what it seemed like.
I can go then.
What's up? Like,
just be respectful. Let's just keep it on me. You ain't got to talk about my family.
No, I have much love for your family. I think your family is wrestling royalty. When you say you wrestle as good as The Rock, I got a problem with that. I can't respect it. Can't respect it. But but you prefer to fight tag team, so
not by yourself.
Yeah, not by yourself.
Hold on, man. I ain't gonna. I do feel uneasy right now.
I feel uneasy as well.
Yeah, me too. You want to feel easy? Pause. Like, bro, what's up?
I want to be here. Yeah, I don't want to cut it short or whatever. I'm trying to.
What do you plan for WrestleMania this Sunday? What's the outcome going to be?
I'm on Saturday, Us.
Pardon me, Saturday.
Yeah, damn, Uso's up. I'm up. Somebody gonna get their ass whooped, Us.
We had this last year, right? If I'm not mistaken, Mace. Main event Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
That's how it still is, or no?
Wait, say it again. Sorry,
The main event is still on Sunday, or is not?
Main event Sunday.
Got it.
You gonna watch who's?
Sunday. Definitely Sunday. I'm a main event type nigga.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What do you predict for the outcome this weekend?
It just is what it is, man. I grew up in a house with 4 boys. You know, you got brothers, Zeus? Yeah, you grew up with some sisters.
I'm my only child.
What a pink
Do
one.
my dirt by my lonely. I ain't got a tag team partner. World champion Dolo on my hood.
What do you think about my father?
Great. Legend. All time. Top of the line, bro. I just was wondering what happened after.
What do you mean?
He's there. Rock, the whole family. The whole family's great. Then we got shit. Like, what happened? What happened to you?
I'm out.
You out where?
I'm out, dude. You being real disrespectful, bro. I don't know if you're reading a lot of this social media shit, all the likes, dislikes, all that, but you rubbing me the wrong way a little bit, I didn't expect this. I'm a huge fan.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, so when it come to WrestleMania, right? I remember watching WrestleMania growing up. What's gonna be so spectacular about you being at WrestleMania?
Man, Mace, I'm about to have 100,000 in the palm of my hand, Deuce. Eating out the palm of my hand. It'll be dope, Deuce. I got YouTubers in my match. I ain't even worried about none of that. Cut this paycheck, Deuce. Hang out with my family, though.
Well, listen, Mace. I don't have any more questions. Nick, I'm more mad at you because you keep bringing Saturday WrestleMania niggas here, and you don't bring us a Sunday WrestleMania.
Say less, Cam. I ain't got to be
talking to my
here.
producer, bro. You keep bringing Sunday. I need a Sunday WrestleMania. I don't smell what the Usos cooking, and at the end. He tripped.
Yo, that was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Had me going for a bit. Cam should have used some of that pink horsepower right there. And I wonder what people walking through the casino were thinking on the other side of the glass. This was the perfect marketing right before WrestleMania. Jey Uso just booked his main event by himself. Also, you kind of forget that Cam has an acting background from Paid in Full. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed that, make sure you hit the like button, and I'll see you guys later.
Man, damn right about that, bro. Yeah, family and respect is everything to Pacific Islanders. Yeah, and other nationalities too as well. Not just them, but dude, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, Camron, did, kind of like, disrespected a little bit though. I'm like, damn, man, like, shouldn't have acted all like that. You know what I mean? And dude, he's in the wrong too because hey, he should have just left. You know what I mean? He tell me I'm getting all hot, like my emotion. I'm getting all hot. I'm getting all hot. Like, what are you gonna try to look to fight like everybody that just don't like you or your character? You know what I mean? In the WWE universe. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, dude? Like that's very hot headed and childish as hell. You know what I mean? And I believe that Cameron, could have like talked to the dude better. I'm like, damn, like, why did you like? Well, why? It's like when motherfuckers have money and think they're a little hoodish and shit, like they're so super tough, whatever, because they came out of the hood, whatever, and they got money and shit now, and but you see the motherfuckers, they hardly ever train. You know what I mean? Their bodies look average. You know, and motherfucker might be able to do some curls, and some push-ups, might. But damn it, that's one thing I don't get. And you're talking tough Tony to a dude who who actually wrestles, you know what I mean, and who's super athletic, who's I mean, I've seen the man wrestle. Jey Uso wrestled, what I mean, before, him and his brothers. And and to show you that, damn it, I've been way off with this wrestling shit. Like, I haven't been deep into it like that at all. Like, I'll catch glimpses of here and there, like when, what I mean, when I'm chilling with a family member, and they're watching it, but it's very short. But I mean, I have seen them, wrestled, and the motherfucker's athletic. Like, you know, he could do some shit in that ring. He can do some shit in that ring. So, and would I say acrobatic on a Rey Mysterio level? Like prime Rey Mysterio? No, nah, nah. But but way far more athletic, as you guys know, obviously than Cam. So, not saying like, hey, he should be all cowardly, all that shit, which shall not be tolerated. Such weakness shall not be tolerated, amen, in the name of man mode and masculinity. But at the same damn time, the true masculinity, but at the same damn time now, that's why God, said, hey, soft tongue, can stir away wrath, what I mean? And also, too, with that, it's in accordance with that is we got to learn to talk and treat each other better, what I mean? Because we still got guys out there like that who are hot headed enough to flash, to crash out on you. You know what I mean? That damn quick. And that's not man mode. Because remember that you're supposed to be taught to, as God teaches you in his word, to control your emotions, to think clearly. And note that there will be times All right, yeah. Hopefully now I can be heard. Damn, man. I hope I was gonna drop some gems, man. I hope you know you guys was able to catch that. But basically, what I'm saying was that Jey Uso was acting emotional and shit, emotional hothead, emotional hothead, beta male, pull some beta male move shit, and boasting about what you got, your accolades when it's obvious. You know, this all this shit this leads me to believe this is a damn skit. You know what I mean? Just to bring up some damn, like a whole wrestling skit happened on Camron shows. That's basically the way I'm taking it. Because Jey Uso should know this. You know what I mean? He should know that he's well known. So why act like that when you should have just been on some man mode shit, true masculine, which would have been um, saying "fuck you" to Cameron, but not before them. And you tell us as, hey, what you will and will not tolerate, bro. You know what I mean? And that it's basically disrespect. You know the way you're taking it. You know what I mean? The way he's dishing the shit out to you. And so I ain't tell him no more, bro. Chill. Let's have this, man. If not, I can leave. Cameron didn't say nothing about him leaving. So it seemed like he wanted to. He talking about he didn't have no questions or whatever, but I mean, how come he couldn't say the words like, okay, yeah, I think you should leave. You know, I'm done with this dude. You guys, can ask some questions and shit like that. And just kept it there, no, but the motherfucker kept running his damn mouth. I'm like, if you ain't had no words, you should just fucking shut up. And dude, after that one time, like I'm telling him, just move on, leave, motherfucker. Hey, you ain't gotta worry about getting no money from this motherfucker because you got money. You know what I mean? The WWE money. So yeah, F him, and regardless if he was getting money or not, still, hey, keep your dignity and respect. You know what I mean? You're a man so much so enough to let this motherfucker know you ain't gonna tolerate no damn disrespect. You give your dignity and your respect and all that away once you keep allowing yourself to be a doormat for motherfuckers and not taking a stand against such bullshit. You see. And so, therefore, Jey Uso got out of line. I'm not going to advocate for what Jey Uso did at all. Understand me? Ray, but Camron, then you must be the beta male matriarchal, hot-headed ass, haven't been taught no impulse control because you hardly ever had a real man in your life, you know what I mean, to teach you or real father to teach you, damn it, such principles and shit. You had a father, but damn it. It's either you have men in your life that hold these principles, who are not high-heads, who exercise true impulse control as a man must have because you're supposed to represent order. You probably have chosen to go another route with it, to say F that controlling yourself shit. If you feel you could take a motherfucker and if somebody, talk shit, a dude talk shit, hey, you gonna do what he just did. And if it is real, hopefully, Cam will get his ass in the training. And he got money. Both of them motherfuckers got money. Set the fight up. Set the fight up. Shit. Boxing or MMA? I prefer MMA because I like seeing elbows and knees flying. So yeah. But you know, God in His Word, like I said, teaches us, control. That we should not be hot headed, but strive to be level headed at all times. Like even though there's situations, damn it, they will spark their fury up within you. They want to cause you to unleash it. And one thing, that should be universally understood to not push such a one to totally crashing out on you and being in a full-fledged right to do so. And because there's shit out there, there's categories of shit out there, motherfuckers, what they have known to do, or what they have been known to do to other people, that will put them in the righteousness, the right, that will put them in the total right to snap on you. Like you cannot tell me if somebody doing something to me that affects me, whether it's subtle or whatever. You cannot tell me that I do not have a right to check such behavior, especially if it comes to a formal way where I have to check a motherfucker, with the force of my hands and feet. Because you motherfuckers gotta keep in mind, you got bullies out here. And so that's been made known now. You got straight up super wicked evil ass motherfuckers out here who think they have a right to impose their fucked up ideologies upon you. No. And you got motherfuckers who are brainwashed who may rock with them or not, but they rock with their ideal and their effed up reality. They resonate with their fucked up reality, even though they may not know each other. But and so therefore, those outside coming in, they will see that, and see that you're going to get into it, this dude, and side with that motherfucker, and be against you for giving a motherfucker a boot, a boot up the arse, which should be masculine principles. That which should be allowed and taught. So therefore, so man can straighten up, so man can to help man become better man, to teach them the lessons. Damn it, to not go out here and be on some wicked ass joker ass shit. You don't. You follow in accordance with how God said for us to be, and how we should operate with one another, as He said in His Word. Love one another as I have loved you, that you also love one another. By this all will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. Seek to live in peace with all. And those of them that don't want peace, then tell them to get the fuck on. So yeah, I mean it's pretty like obvious to me. This shit is like not complex at all. At all. Like if I don't know damn hell a neighbor or somebody, has weapons and firearms to protect themselves and their family, in their household, and I do some wicked evil ass shit as to like break in their car or whatever, I and others outside looking in come into the situation to help bring some kind of remedy or whatever. They don't have any right to try to control the trajectory of the victim, the innocent one, the one who's in the righteous, of him bringing forth that wrath upon him. which is all nothing but lessons that must be taught of what you should not do as a man. Is being on some wicked joker shit. You will get those funny ass prizes. God warns you about this in His Word. Amen. You dummies. And then the whole him staying there and going back and forth with him. What I mentioned, if you guys didn't hear it, was that that's an effeminate trait. Like, an effeminate trait from women who are not truly feminine to damn selves, who are not real women. Basically, you chose to adopt the traits of a wild ass hyena, a whole German Shepherd, which puts your whole male spirit in a chimera kind of state. Like you got all kind of mixtures of shit within your characteristics that throws you off them from having anything long lasting with real techno bullshit, full with structure, principle men. High headed men don't have no place in the hall of men. So yeah, let's check this video out real quick of his response to the incident and what happened as he gives it to Shannon Sharp. So fair use, and shout out to Shannon. Oh, hold on, somebody said something in the chat. Let me see. She said, yeah, there's going to be knees and elbows. He said, this might as well be a Muay Thai fight. I mean, shit, damn right. Hey, I mean, there's cats, Camron size who have taken out dudes that was like the size of Jey Uso. So therefore, I mean, if I can't give me that excuse, like, oh, some motherfuckers will use this excuse too. Damn, I know some motherfuckers do. Oh, the size. Some bitch, I didn't slam motherfuckers on their head in my time of doing security, in clubs and shit as a bouncer. And in concerts. Oh, definitely concerts. Motherfucker, I wasn't playing with none of you crazy motherfuckers. 20,000 motherfuckers, no. Act up, damn it, I'm checking you on that shit. Straight up. No monkey RoboCop bullshit. No. You acting all wild and shit and belligerent as hell. No, I'm checking your ass. And some motherfuckers thought them they can check me because they was taller. No. I grabbed their ass like I was trying to snatch their souls. Shane saw them. Just God bless me with the skills and the strength and the techniques. Thank you, Lord. Camron can learn that. So niggas like Camron think, all you gotta do is just be hood and, be a little tough, you know what I mean? From the, because you're from the streets type of shit, and that's it. Like, come on, man. But yeah, let's get into this video, man. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. I think you said something before then. Fam, check out your kind of Borgin and sounding harsh and cracking. Hopefully I'm not sounding like that now. Hopefully I'm not sounding like that now. Hold on. Yo. Yeah. I'm gonna throw the link in there for a little bit to see if anybody want to come up. I'm gonna do that after I share this video. So yeah, hopefully that fixed it. Hopefully that fixed it. Hold on. I'm gonna pause and look from on the YouTube side to see. All right, I'm back. Okay. Hopefully, damn it, that fixed it. But if not, I'm still a little bored or whatever. Hopefully, you guys can hear me a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share the video and put the link up there. See if anybody want to come up, and if you want to come up and tell me how I'm sounding while I'm talking to you, then that'll be cool. But yeah, I wasn't trying to make this super long or whatever because I got other shit to cover, son. Yes. Yes, I'm glad. Hey, I am in the middle, y'all, of Invincible, the latest episode 7. Oh, yeah, sick nigga, neighbor, hey, yeah, bro, brother Charles, I think he's gonna be upset, man, with my next stream, brother. Yeah, because, you know, he's a super big Superman fan, and yeah, I got some points I'm gonna bring across in the geek verse. That I texted him. I told him, I'm like, hey, you might be triggered a little bit, bro, but but man, I'll save it. I'll save it for then. Yeah, I'll save it for my review. Then yeah, which will be after this stream. So hopefully, yeah, sometime today. Yeah, because I will finish that, and then yeah, we'll have shit with us. I'll give my take on Daredevil, and yeah, I'm also watching this new Star Wars series, this animated series of Maul, the Shadow Lord. I watched the first episode a little bit, and I was like, oh, okay, I dig it. But yeah, The Boys, and you watch the episode of The Boys because The Boys comes out or has been coming out at the same day as Invincible, and dude, there's a flood of other shit coming out. I'm like, oh damn! But yeah, let me get to this video real quick. Quit yapping. Hold on, let me see, bro. You need text back. Still not clear. I can hear you. Okay. All right, I'm about to show the video real quick.
Hello, it's your favorite sports thunk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe. Hello, it's your favorite sports unk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Very special guest joining us now. He's a one-time world heavyweight champion, a 10-time tag team champion, one-time intercontinental champ, 11 Mania appearances. He's a 6-5, defeated Gunther, the last Mania to become heavyweight champ. WrestleMania 42, 6-man tag team match. LA Knight, the Usos versus ISO Speed, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, The Vision. What's up, bro?
Hey, appreciate the intro. All good?
We're good.
Beautiful,
Yes,
beautiful.
sir.
Bro, what happened with Camron this morning? He tried you, bro.
Man, I know he gonna see this. Man, Oos, respect is everything.
Yeah.
I don't know, Oos. I was respectful, Oos. We're likable people. I felt like I just
that was
felt,
bonding.
I felt no, we wasn't. As soon as I man, first off, Oos, I met him. He was on the damn motor damn wheelchair.
Right.
I'm like, what's wrong with you? The vibe was a little off, man. And maybe, I still got love for Camron and the podcast, Mace, all that, man. But it was, man, I just told him a couple times, man, just be respectful, man. He wasn't being respectful. So I had to, he had to feel that.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, killer.
Hey, I think a great matchup would probably be you and Ocho in the ring.
I like that. I like that.
Ocho, can you just be my manager, so you get on the microphone and talk that talk?
Okay, I got you.
And you let me walk that walk.
Let you do what you do, and he do that.
Yeah, unless Ocho got some tighties with some baby oil, we gonna get it right.
We can get some.
Man, I know you got a 12-pack under there. Come on, man.
Because I need to look. The man owe me 50 now. Actually, he owe me lemon. He owe me lemon bands.
Who?
Ocho. So I need you to get it back for me.
Ran that up, Ocho. I get my $20 back. Pause on you.
Hey, wow. Do you feel your title run was a little short? You wish you could have extended it,
Man, of course, Unc. I always want to, man. I'm going to run it back, though, Unc. I like the first round.
Yeah.
Man, that was like getting my feet wet. Mm-hmm. It was cool. Man, the second go around, I'm
you can hold that thing for a minute.
Yeah, y'all thought the Yeet run was lit, man. I'm ready, man. I'm ready, man. I got my family out here still fighting, man, but we over here making money this weekend, so that's all that counts. See,
right.
Yeet.
Hey, has wrestling been everything you thought it would be? I've asked everyone that's been up here, right? Because everybody's journey, everybody's process getting to this big stage has always been different. And the excitement, the energy, the charisma, the personality that you have and you bring to the sport and the game, it's infectious, Has it been everything you thought it would be to this point?
Man, and more, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
And more. Because I appreciate it, because I know I just did a signing. 2 hours long at Walmart. It was line around the block.
Woo.
There was a moment, it was where the block for 2 hours, only like 10 minutes of people show up. Then we just sit there the rest of the hour and a half. But It's so different now, man. I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful, man. The hard work's finally paying off. Like, y'all know all about it. Mm-hmm. Man, all that sacrifice is finally, I'm seeing the payoff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I appreciate the hustle.
And I think sometimes the sacrifice, when you're sacrificing and it doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
So I think the thing is we look for instant gratification. We look for things, you look at, that's what the microwave is for. That's why we play lottery tickets instead of working hard. We want to say, hey, I picked the right numbers and I'm wealthy instantaneous.
Sir.
To go through the process of what you had to go through to finally make it to this stage and to become a world champion, how gratifying, satisfying was that for you?
Man, just full of gratitude, man, because I promise, man, I came in wrestling thinking me and my twin brother were just going to be the best tag team ever. I never had thoughts of splitting. I never had thoughts of doing a singles. None of that. It just morphed in what it was. And man, I made sure I would not waste my opportunity. And shout out to the little homies in here trying to get in this wrestling game now. He just said it. It ain't no sprint. It's a marathon, You want to wrestle as long as Rey Mysterio. I want to wrestle as long as Randy Orton. Them boys is pushing 50 and they look,
still doing
come
it.
on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, words of Nipsey Hussle, though, man. It's a marathon.
You've been everything to Roman Reigns, and we had Jacob up here earlier, and he was talking about.
Oh, damn, how'd that go?
It was amazing.
That's a real one.
Yeah.
He amazing.
Shout out to the werewolf.
Hey, bro, I mean, the respect that he gave the Uso and your father and The Rock and his grandfather and fathers, and you guys are a very, very close-knit community.
Yes,
and to see that what you guys have been able to accomplish in this sport, it's seemingly like more and more of the Tongas are coming into this sport.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you to see people that look like you, come from a similar background as you, that's been able to do benefit and be fruitful in this sport?
Man, it makes my heart happy. Because I seen what Jacob went through. I seen what Solo went through. Don't nobody know their real stories. And I seen how hard they came, like, just to get here.
Yeah.
And they're not we taking over, man. We're not wasting this time, man. It's different, man. We're trying to set an example. And this too, the bloodline is deep, man. I got cousins ready.
Yeah.
I'm talking about 15 years old who's 6'5", 300 pounds.
6'5"?
6'5", Ocho. We, hey,
15?
hand in the dirt.
You said 15?
Yes, sir. Like 12, 15 of them ready to go. Girls and guys. The girls in our family about as big as the guys, man. But I'm really excited to see how it go. But I'm joyful, man, because I do get to work with my family, and it don't feel like a job because we're around each other like all the time, man. So I'm blessed to have that with me.
That's dope.
The next question is brought to you by Tommy John. Comfort is the new power. What's the most powerful person you've been in the ring with?
Mark Henry.
he might be the strongest.
Come on, I'm OG. Yeah, man. Mark Henry. Hey, no, I love. Shout out to Mark. Hey, no lie, he taught me how to switch it.
Right.
I saw him sit there, just like he looked like he about to go to sleep. His music hit. No lie, his music hit. He poured water on his head, shook that shit off, stood up, woof, and switched it. I was like, I saw it. Also, when I was across the ring from him, Moose, that's how I felt, because I felt it was real from him. And I was like, no, like that's the first time, Moose, I kind of like, Mark is me. Moose, cool? Yeah. But yeah, just learning from the GOAT, man. Yeah, Mark Henry's it. I guess he a DJ now. Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, world's strongest DJ, something.
Yeah, he can move some weight now. But for someone, I mean, you talking about he was weighed over 400 pounds, they could dunk a basketball. He was athletic out of the yin yang.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a world champion power lifter. Then he transitioned to weightlifting. Had the American, I don't know if he still has it, but the super heavyweight, the power, the snatch,
grip.
Do you remember? I don't know if you saw it when they locked the cage and they forgot to cut it so he can just snatch it like one time, and it took him like 7-8 minutes. But he a chain that was locked. He snatched it. He kept snatching it, and he snatched it off.
That's real.
Yeah, it was real. Yeah,
that is real.
Because they were supposed to cut the lock.
Yeah,
but they forgot to. But he couldn't. He had to snatch it off or it wouldn't. There's like, well,
yeah, there's footage. It's on TV. It was on
that
TV.
Joker just and he snatched it off.
You had that, Mark.
So what's next? So what are you hoping for? What can we face from Jey?
Man, I'm gonna just keep killing it, Unc. I'm gonna just stay present a lot, man. That's what I've been focusing on.
Right.
Like, man, because all of us are always on the next thing. What's next?
Yeah.
We move fast. Man, I'll finally just starting to even learn how to be present, man. Took me this long, but I'm here. And just be grateful, man, with the family, man. We got everybody flying into Vegas this weekend.
It's about to be lit. Hold on. You posted something. Yeah, she's mine. Who yours?
Man, y'all know. No comment.
Nah.
Do I gotta say it though? I mean, y'all see it?
I mean,
she the baddest one down there. Man,
what's that?
Where? Which way?
Up. Down from heaven. Come on now, give me that now.
You played linebacker at University of West Alabama.
Yes, sir.
So, who would you compare your game to? NFL player. Who you compare your game to?
Man, to be honest, me and my brother did get down in some football. Like, come on, 52, Ray Lewis.
Right? You Ray?
Come on, man.
That's
Come
my.
on.
Hey, that's my.
I seen it.
Well, me and Ray.
Trying to cut now. Come on, I seen it.
Hey, I got him.
Was that real?
I got
Coach O, that was real. You really
absolutely. Hey, once you mic'd up and you know that whistle blow is real. But it's the thing. He didn't make the play. I lost, but he didn't make the tackle. That's all that
did
matters.
your job, Oos. You did your assignment.
That's it. That's all I could do.
Yeah, Oos Troy Polamalu's my favorite.
Yeah.
Sean Taylor, my favorite. R.I.P. Ed Reed. You know, I drop back to safety sometimes, but yeah, man, Florida boys up.
Did you have dream aspirations of playing NFL football?
Yes, sir. Man, yes. That was the first, of course.
That was your first love.
Yeah. Man, I missed it. Like, I dreamed, man, I missed it though. But man, like wrestling's like the closest I can do next to a grown man job.
Yeah.
Right.
It's the same fields. So same energy. It was
to walk out there, because you're walking out into an arena, you play football, you're in front of 50, somewhere between 50, 70, 80,000. You walk out there into these arenas, you got 20, 30, 40, 50,000 fans yelling, screaming your name. You get that same adrenaline rush. You get queasy, your stomach get queasy, the goosebumps, the hair stand up on the back of your neck. You make that walk, you walking out of the tunnel just like you running.
You feeling it too?
Yeah.
Ocho used to have that drip too, bro. I used to see you out there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like it though, man. Now I'm excited. Damn. He even talking to y'all there, man. Like, man, they told me I was coming back, bro. I was excited.
Man, we're excited. Yeah. We're excited to have you because, look, what you've been able to accomplish in such a short amount of time. Yeah, we joking like, okay, you had a short reign, but your time is going to circle back. It's coming back. And when it does come back, just be ready. Just be ready for that moment.
Yes, sir.
Don't take anything for granted.
Yes, sir.
You realize how long it took you to get here, but you also realize how fleeting it could be.
Come on. I do.
And I think that's the thing that people, you enjoy the process, you understand, because a lot of times when people just watch you on television or they come, all they see is the destination. A lot of times people don't see the journey. That's the thing that you got to enjoy, is the journey to get to the destination. And, sometimes you take a detour. Sometimes you have a flat. Sometimes you have to have somebody tow your car in because, things happen. But you just got to stay focused. You got to stay on so you know what? Hey, I'm delayed temporarily. I'm just delayed. I'm not deterred.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate that, man. Words from my OG, man. Like hearing it from you and my dad, it hits different.
Yeah.
Need the OGs around me though. Appreciate it.
Definitely.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Love you.
I'm like, damn, Brenda, I'm like, shit, let me chime in. But yeah, Jay, but then again, at the same time, like, is it like you've been taught that, to control your Oh shit. Okay, bro. Popped up. Okay, hold on. Oh, I don't know why I'm muted. Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Hey, what's
Yeah, can you hear me, man? How's my voice now?
it's okay. It seems like they're like too static.
Oh, you talking about earlier, or was it still some little static now?
It's still a little static, but it's not as bad.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the feedback.
Hey, what are brothers for?
Yeah,
Let
man.
me check my auto and everything.
So shit, let me know, bro. I think this shipment was a skit, man.
What, the whole thing with Camron?
Yeah, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised, but because you gotta understand, as somebody who grew up watching wrestling like you and still do, kayfabe is important because like the old school cats would tell you, old school wrestlers told you like you had to protect the business. Even though it's choreographed, and although kayfabe is now dead, it's been revealed that everything's choreographed. But back in the days, you had to show that you were legit and whoop ass. Because a lot of those guys who went into professional wrestling weren't just some kid off the street. A lot of them had backgrounds in legitimate, combat sports. I mean, many of them were high school and collegiate wrestlers. A lot of them could box. Some of them came out, used to play football in high school
I believe it.
and college. I mean, old school cats, they would tell you, like, if you got arrested and you were whooping ass, like in a bar fight or something like that, as long as you were defending yourself, as long as the other person started, if you were whooping ass in a bar fight, whatnot, nobody messed with you. But there were some guys in professional wrestling who were straight up legit. They were not the people you wanted to fuck with.
I mean, yeah, but like, hey, still like. There still should be that boundary line, that we should express as man, which is to show that level, of impulse control,
Right.
and discipline through that, because that's how we'll be able to navigate and move around, through this earth, through this world, amongst other men, because no other man in their right mind, the man of the hall of man, the man who don't take no shit, so much so to where, damn it, they may send you back home in a chicken pack, type of thing. But because modesty and decorum and humility is highly recommended, as it should be, which is part of the natural order of things. It's unnatural to have a man, acting all wild and shit like that, like he can't control his emotions, just like these hyenas. It's unseemly.
Yeah. First of all, Ray, I got to put your side on something. I understand we use analogies hyenas, and yeah, I introduced that back in the day, but don't compare nobody to a German Shepherd. That's disrespectful. German Shepherds are highly. German Shepherds are.
Hey! Don't tell me what to do with my platform, Bubba. Don't. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that whenever I use that. Okay, to describe these creatures.
German Shepherds are smart dogs. They don't mess around. They disrespect you. That's what I'm saying.
Plus, too, I first picked that up from Minister Jap's ass. It's crazy.
Oh, okay. Good. Bad example.
Motherfucker, yeah, because you know what I mean? Because motherfuckers say shit in catches and in the stage, so. But, yeah, definitely bad example. It's crazy ass.
Yeah, bad example, like I said. German Shepherds, I love German Shepherds. They're very highly intelligent dogs, man.
Hey, I like dogs too, Shay. Hey, I like to smoke weed with them too.
Yeah.
Damn it. Hell yeah, boy. Me and my dog boy have the munchies
You
too,
ain't
boy.
shit.
Shit. We be smashing, damn it. Hey, if I'm eating some burgers, my dog eating some burgers, damn it. We both out.
Yo, up here in Norway, I remember one time I went to a pet store
Mm-hmm.
and they got non-alcoholic beer for dogs. So I
Oh,
guess some
hell
guys their
no.
best drinking, but no. It's designed for dogs. But I guess some people, don't like to hang out, so they have the dog as the drinking buddy. But the dog got to be the designated driver because it's not alcoholic.
Yeah, right. Hey, that's funny. Oh yeah. Shit. Hey, buddy, you and your dog be laid back too, chilling. Man, ain't nothing like
Yeah,
it.
we cool. Good dog, man. Hey, that's why DMX love dogs.
But nah, man.
Pit
But you know
bulls
what I mean. Just
especially.
dude, just to say that to say, man, like
I understand.
yeah, I can't deal with dudes, man, that acts like that, man. Now it's just so ever clear, like of how men should operate, and once you see that and know it and embody it, it's like it's just it just come off disgusting when dudes act like that,
I
man.
know.
And you can't network with cats like that, you know what I mean? Because you never know when this some bitch is gonna crash out during a business deal or something.
Yeah, Jay is a stand-up dude, but the problem is that some people will want to test him. And yeah, he's a hothead. He's known for having a temper coming up. Although his brother Jimmy's a cool-headed one. And but Samoans, they let you know, Samoans Tongans, don't try them. They say, listen, we're peaceful people, but don't disrespect us. If you respect us, we'll respect it to you. We understand respect. These guys are not to be messed with. That's why a lot of them play football in the U.S. That is, if you see them like in Australia and New Zealand, they play rugby. You ever seen rugby?
Yeah, I think I did a little bit, but I didn't see like a full game of it. But yeah, I kind
Oh,
of, yeah, I heard it's kind of like a rough sport.
no pads. It's just you in shorts and a jersey.
That's what they do in
So
England all the time, don't they? In other places.
England, in Western Europe, Australia, in
Yeah, man. Cause see, it is just it
might
is
as well.
that kind of, and also too. I mean, cause I'm getting on both of their damn heads now. Like, cause that shit Camron was doing. Like, I'm like, dude, you didn't think in no kind of three dimensions with this shit at all. Like, because if you did, you would realize that hey, there are other races of.
Uh-huh. Oh, you went out. I can't hear you, fam. Your audio went out.
Come with a more stronger,
Okay, I hear
warrior
you now.
spirit
Okay.
than what I can muster up, because
All
I
right.
just came from a little hood down the street and shit. This motherfucker came from a war zone.
First of
Like,
all,
yeah, you wanna check yourself on
mhm,
that shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, man,
mhm.
let me get myself up, you know what I mean? Let me build up my toughness, before I,
All right.
go running off at the mouth and shit, because them type of dudes do exist, that
Yeah.
still exist, them hotheads, you know what I mean? No matter what their size.
And the loudmouths as well, because Cameron, I understand he from Harlem. Harlem cats are a certain way. Dudes from Queens, dudes from the other boroughs that let you know, like, how it is. But obviously, Cameron's never been around Polynesians like that. I mean, if you've been to the West Coast, especially like in around LA or especially in San Francisco or Oakland, they're heavy.
Man, yeah, and see, and that's what dudes from these hoods here in this
Hmm.
in this country period, what they need to realize that hey, um, there. Well, I'm gonna take what Joe Rogan said. Shit, there's dudes
Uh-huh.
out there, damn it, that is that are they are a whole nother human being
Mm.
They're a whole nother human. Shit. They're a whole nother type of human, damn it.
I
Shit.
remember I once crossed paths with some folks, right? And big guy, and he had a cauliflower ear. I asked him what it was because I said, "Yo, you got a hematoma," and nobody knows hematoma is the medical term for a cauliflower ear. And then he explained to me he got it from rugby, and then we started chopping about rugby, and that's how we developed respect.
Damn, yeah,
Because
so
I
basically to
understand when
get
I meet
those ears.
people of other groups, I understand how to conduct myself. And unfortunately, people do not understand that outside of your own neighborhood is a whole world of people you don't know nothing about, people you may not feel
Right.
about. So do your research. You don't have to join the military
Which
just to
bring
go overseas sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, which brings to light in the question of the fact that a lot of these motherfuckers are really lacking the basic fundamentals of modesty.
Hmm.
And because they've been brought up and raised up, taught to have this joker asshole type of mentality, like to be an asshole jerk for no reason, like coming to your house with muddy shoes and shit when you got instructions on the outside of your door to take the damn shoes off, and there's replacements for the shoes like house shoes, and the same as how
Hmm.
the Japanese do it, you know. And the way they got it, boom, they got it down packed. They figured it out to where that's the best way to help.
Hmm.
Extremely one of the best ways to keep extra bacteria and shit like that coming into your
Hmm.
home.
A lot of cultures do that. You're supposed to take your shoes off before you come in. Up
Yeah,
in Scandinavia, you
motherfuckers
take your
here.
shoes off before you come in.
I wonder what they say too. I'm gonna look up some videos too. Now I got reminded. I reminded myself. I want to look at some videos about what about what they think over there in Asia, and other cultures about people coming in with their shoes and uh, and laying them up on the couch and shit. You know what I mean? And having dirty furniture because of their feet, because of their
Oh,
shoes.
you get checked hard.
Dude.
Where I'm from, you don't come muddy up in your house, somebody's house like that, man. No, no, no. You're gonna get you just ask for trouble right there. And sometimes they don't have to, reprimand you right there on the spot. All they got to do is make a couple phone calls to your relatives, and then be like, "Yo, you need to get your man right now. I'm trying not to lose my composure. I don't want him, have his DNA all over the house. So please get your man." Next thing you know, he get a call, say, "You better come home right now."
Damn right.
That's family. That's
Damn.
respect. Because if you touch them or do some stuff, you start a family war right there. You don't want to start a family feuds. That's why people don't understand diplomacy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly, man. And it's, dude. I
I,
just don't get it. It's like they think,
hmm
with this messed up reality, with this skewed, twisted reality, they think or they've been taught to think that they have a right
hmm
to impose that reality upon you, which is way left field from the accordance of how God said for us to live in His Word. So yeah.
hmm I'll
So
give you a good example. Patrice O'Neill. Whenever there was some woman who got out of pocket, he would look at the table she's in and see who's with her. And if there were some guys over there, he would talk to one of them and say, "Sorry, is that your lady? Is that your?" He'd ask whose woman that it was. One of them say, "Yeah, that's my woman." And then he'd be looking at him and just talk to him like, "You think it's a good idea for her to be just talking out of line, this, that, and that?" Even though she's gonna still jaw jack, he's ignoring her and talking to him, talking to the man because he knows if he does something to her or cuss her out, the man's gonna come in defense mode. You know. So instead, he's gonna
Oh
look
yeah,
at the
those
man.
cases, yeah.
Or if it's somebody like drunk out of their skull, you gotta look at the man and go like, "Yo, you want to get your man?"
I mean, I believe that's also too a result of dudes who've been trained to think, and I believe Dr. Johnson, Dr. T.S. Johnson would concur on this too. That I believe a lot of them have been taught to be disrespectful and to not expect no consequences from it.
Hmm.
You know, it's so embedded to where it's like you're gonna have to have like a mighty purge, you know,
Yeah.
to weed these kind of guys out, you know what I mean, and to straighten them out and shit, just so we can have a strong functioning society. And you can't have a strong functional
Mhm.
society if everybody don't know how to fucking control their damn impulses.
I mean, one time I was at a certain spot and there were some Arabs there. Not going to mention the nationalities, but there was a Somali. There was a group of Somalis there, and one Somali passed through. The Arab said something. Yeah, the Somali turned to the Arab, looked at him, and said, "What you say?" And I was passing through, but when instead I just grabbed I just hooked my arm in his and just dragged him with me. And it was cool because I knew one of the Somali cats. So I grabbed that dude, I turned him around, and then I looked at my partner and I said, "Yo." I looked at my man and said, "Yo, get your man, get your man." So what's up? I'll just let him know, yo,
Hmm.
what happened. He was like, all right, appreciate that.
Yeah, you know
It
what
was
I
none of
mean.
my business, but I knew if a fight breaks out, and because my peoples were there, we could get caught up in the crossfires or some shit.
I mean,
So
well,
some
yeah,
people
you
don't
know
have
what I
that
mean.
farsight.
Well, yeah, not just farsight, but the skills of necessary to that you need to have to de-escalate situations. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of cats have not been taught that either, as well. In which that's one of the pillars of what I learned. You know, in order to be a strong, functional, and efficient security guard. You know, in my years
Yeah.
when I've done security, because you
Mm-hmm.
couldn't do that if you was emotional led and controlled male, you know.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look right. And plus, like I've been telling people, man, those situations like you mentioned about with the guy and the chick,
Uh-huh.
just think, dude, he's on the other side of the room or whatever, he's some ways away or whatever, but and his chick is there and
Uh-huh.
she ends up basically disrespecting you and shit, and you check her and he comes along and says, well, what's going on, blah blah, then that's where you gotta let him know, hey, check both of their asses right there, damn, on the attitudes and shit, damn it, and check his ass for allowing her to act all wild and shit, and hey,
And
and
it could
basically
escalate.
cheating.
It could escalate to something worse.
Yeah, yeah, and so and therefore,
So.
and then I think also Dr. Johnson would concur in this too, that a lot of
Mhm.
dudes have been taught to to accept that and to accept those shitty behaviors with women, and so and therefore
Mhm.
with that they will take that and think and try to somewhat in an indirect sense impose that upon you as if you're
Mhm.
supposed to accept that because they believe that a woman with wild hyena behaviors is acceptable. So, yeah, and that's a problem, and
Mhm.
that's a problem that motherfuckers need to learn. Like, hey, man, um, I'm going in accordance with my Lord, and my Lord did not say nowhere in His Word that 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 bullshit is acceptable. it
I
is not.
understand that completely. The
Yeah,
thing,
you know what I
however,
mean.
is there have been times where I had to let something slide because I knew if I checked the person or if I try to talk to the other person's like, yo, can you get this? It would just de-escalate because I knew some people are just looking for a reason just to throw down. So there were times where I would just pay that person no mind and ignore that person. And there was this particular female I remember who I did not like, and I just knew instinctually. I wasn't sure, but later on, when I interacted with that person, cross paths, I realized why I didn't like that person. And I knew it was important to stay away from that person. Now, unfortunately, Ray, here's something that's lacking among men: self-awareness. Because a lot of people are on autopilot. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I mean that autopilot is, though maybe auto if it is, but it's still taught. You know what I mean? It's still taught to them that it's acceptable, and therefore that's why they come across situations like these, and because by the result of that, if it's in control of the impulses, that could have caused Camron now to come back in turn with a firearm, with goons, or a lawsuit.
You don't want that goon shit.
Yeah,
and the goons will tell you, "Hey, what? They Samoans?
Yeah.
Oh hell no, we ain't messing with no Samoans."
No, I'm talking about on Camron. Like, I'm talking about Camron getting his goons, paying his goons to deal with.
I know.
Uso.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because Jay don't roll a solo. He's got his brother, and of course there's Jacob, and they got another cousin, Zila Fatu. You familiar with Zila?
What do you say? Familiar with what?
Okay. First of all, the Fatus, Jimmy and Jay, they're solo, their younger brother. Jacob, that's their cousin on their father's side. His Jacob's father, you might remember, he was the Tonga Kid. That's Rikishi's twin brother. And then there's their late brother Umaga, if you remember Umaga. Umaga has a son named Zilla Fatu, and he's on the independent circuit. And so Zilla and Jacob, they both have done time for doing dirt. But after they were released, but Jacob is not somebody to mess with. Jacob, he from the streets, He grew up in San Fran. He ain't playing around. People think that like San Francisco is just just Berkeley or Stanford. It's all it's just hippie culture. No, there's some tough neighborhoods in Frisco as well as across the bay in Oakland. They got Samoans heavy there. Some of them involved in some shady things, just like the ones in LA. And you don't want to get caught up in that. Hell, Rikishi himself.
Like that could easily turn out to a war. You know what I mean? Like a little, that could easily turn out to a little war. So that's just one of the pathways of that crucible.
Yeah.
And and it's just these guys, like you said, a lot of them don't have that kind of foresight, and so, and which is one of the reasons why we should uphold modesty, just so it don't create these unnecessary, shitty, foolish situations.
Yeah. Also, some people are saying that the whole thing was a work between Us and Camron.
Yeah, I believe it's a skit too.
It was a work, but Camron is who he is. Because remember, this is the dude who made it cool for dudes to rock pink. Remember?
No.
You don't remember? Back in like 02, 03 when he blew up?
Tell me.
A lot of dudes, because remember, he was rocking pink. A lot of people were rocking pink back then.
Some motherfuckers still rock pink.
They do still, but it was in 03, 04 that it became cool for dudes to rock pink. Even Camron said it up. I make it cool for niggas to rock pink.
Hell no. I'm cool.
Well, you would be surprised if you knew this, but back in the 16th century, 16th to 17th century, it was considered manly to wear pink. Pink was considered a masculine color.
Oh, hell no. I don't know where the hell they get that.
Hey, I can't wear pink. It just doesn't go with me.
Yeah, of all the damn colors, Fuck you, I'll wear purple before I wear pink. Shit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We about to head to Paisley Park for then.
Man. I'm gonna try to get some more movies going for my movie night. I'm just gotta try to find another good source to download them. But the other shit, I can get the anime and all that shit with no problem. So yeah, if you come through and throw in some ideas and shit, you may know the name. Telling me right now probably won't do no good. So I would say put it in the comment section if you can of some movies, of some ideas of movies that I can show from movie night, like especially some old martial art movies. Yeah. So, because I showed.
Oh, by the way,
I showed the first best
little
of the
side
best
note.
movie.
Oh, you played the first one? Best of the best?
Yes, well, that classic right there.
What
James
about the
Earl
sequel? What
Jones
you think
was
of
no
it?
joke, boy. I really played that because of James Earl Jones. Shit.
Okay, all right.
Well, hey,
That was a good movie.
he played no games. Coach Kuzo, damn, he played no games.
James Earl Jones was one of them teachers. Because people forget, back in the day, he played, I forgot the name of the movie, but he played basically a character based off Jack Johnson. You ever saw that movie? Back when he had his head shaved and everything, looking like Jack Johnson? With that very deep, imposing voice, that very commanding voice.
I remember that. I vaguely remember that, but I remember seeing him with his So that's what it was when I seen him with his head shaved. Okay.
Man, you got to respect a lot of cats. I mean, two brothers I respect dearly was, especially OGs, would be like Billy D. Williams, but Lou Gossett Jr. Lou Gossett Jr., because in the 80s, he made it cool for cats to rock the baldy, but if you ever see him play a lot of strong, masculine characters, I mean, who else was going to be the drill instructor that was going to be up in, Richard Gere's backside and an officer and a gentleman besides him? James Earl Jones, they was not playing no games. Billy D. Williams, no play no games.
You said they wasn't no bitch made cuck beta male, none of that shit.
There were no cowards. I mean, they could be emotional when they needed to be, because these guys were thespians. They did stage as well as film. They had that range, but they were not cowards. They were stand-up guys.
Cowards, they weren't cowards. They ain't took no bullshit. They wasn't on no wimpy, whiny shit.
The closest you could see was for James Earl Jones was when he played Fiddler in the series Roots. Because even though if you understand the circumstance of Fiddler, he was a slave, but with his fiddle, he was free. I remember that scene where he died peacefully. He was playing a song. He said, "I've been playing white people's songs for a long time, so I'm just gonna play my stuff." Just leaned up against the tree, and then he just collapses and dies. And John Amos was on the other side of the tree. Kunta Kinte.
Rest in peace, John Amos.
Rest in peace. Oh, John Amos is another cat. Strong character. Of course, everybody was like mad because he played a gay character in Two and a Half Men, but him and Stacy Keach. But there was a story. There was a background to that character, but it was what it was. But
well, at least I ain't see Triple OG in no damn dress. Amen.
No. I mean, the dress thing, I can understand that. Some cats, they're not real cool rocking the dress. Others, they could still rock the dress, but they like, hey, so what? Yeah, I did a character where I was in a dress, but I can still whoop your ass. Wesley Snipes anybody in 2-1-4?
Yeah.
He ain't playing around.
Yeah. But that was like a one-time thing, and plus, he ain't really get no major gains from that. Like, that wasn't no like initiation kind of shit. Like now versus what we see today. Damn it! Like that dude, like that one dude who played as a trainee in Sons of Anarchy, who plays as the ghoul in Fallout. Yeah.
Right.
His ass, dude. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I had to remind people of that. I'm like, why I'm not, that rocking heavy with this dude and this character, because that kind of shit, man. What went on in that show with him when it comes to him, it just yeah. Like every time you see this motherfucker, like you think about that shit. It's just, I'm good. Yeah.
It's alright.
But I got man, just a little bit to go, man. You got a few more minutes. I gotta get off. You got any last words?
To your point, what you said about bouncers.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy I used to know who was a bouncer. He worked part-time as a bouncer when he was onshore because his main job was he was on offshore drilling. This is up here in Norway. This dude is a guy I got to know pretty well. He's like 5'5", 5'6", average-looking white guy, and was always joyful and had a serious disposition. And he could handle himself, but that smile let you know I'm a nice guy. But if you look right in his eyes, you realize, there's something in there in those eyes that let you know, I ain't mess with this guy. But he knew how to diffuse situations. Like if he knew somebody who was getting out of line, he would just look at whoever that person's companions were. He said, "You want to get him, or should I take him down right now?" And the bouncers in Norway, they don't mess around. Because, they're taught and they're trained to take down people. And a lot of them wear these gloves that have lead lining on the knuckles. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they have like these earpieces they keep a communication.
Yep.
With bouncers of other places, let you know, like if they throw somebody out, they say, heads up, we just kick this person out, don't let this person in. I seen that happen one time. And across the street, this person tried to go into a club across the street from where he got kicked out, and they had to take him down. And the cops were unfortunately around the corner. They were there to pick him up and send to a booking. Now the funny part about that situation was this dude had a blow-up doll with him. Fortunately, the blow-up doll was not charged as an accessory to any assault.
Oh shit, that was hilarious.
It was some funny shit, but Ray, thanks for having me up here.
Yeah, man, I appreciate
I'm following you on Rumble.
Yes, and
by the way, fortunately, no German shepherds or their feelings were hurt in the streaming of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to also come out with some content because I have been thinking about you and some others here and there, and I know how y'all appreciation of history and all that. So I was want to think about come up with something to talk about this in relation to a lot of different iconic characters that you guys know and respect too, and including when it comes to like older films and stuff like that. So which is why I said, you guys can throw your ideas in there, because I bet that there are a lot of movies and shows of a lot of icons that I'm not aware of or vaguely aware of that you guys can give me, expose to me, and I'll just go.
I'll give you two. I'll give you two movies.
Put it in the comment section.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
So I will have the name, and I can just go and straight Google search and all that.
Hang on, let me get on YouTube. It took me a while to try to get my stuff verified on Rumble.
Oh.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, verified on Rumble. Damn, I'm thinking about. I can say, hey, just when the stream ends, just put it in the comment section so it'll be saved. And other people will see
I'm doing that right now. I just typed it in the comment section. You see them?
Yeah. Lady Sings the Blues and Mahogany, starring Billy D. Williams and Dinah Ross.
You ever seen those? They're dramas, but that's what older black men were dealing with when it comes to hyenas, you know what I'm saying?
The lady in the blue dress just reminded me of Denzel's movie, that Devil in the Blue Dress.
Oh, I remember Devil in the Blue Dress. Don Cheadle's was a mother.
Yeah, so that's another one I'm thinking about, checking that one out too again, because I haven't seen that one in some years. Man, and some others too. And I haven't seen Best of the Best 3 yet.
Wait, have you seen Best of the Best 2?
Yeah, I've seen 2. I watched both of those multiple times over. But I don't know, life kicked in and all that, life was going on, life was life, and then, and I heard about it being out and shit, but it's like, I never got that much engaged into it, because, the first one was just such a great impact, man.
Yeah.
I was like,
But Dehan, you go from
following
the first one to Ally, sorry.
I think the last name is Ray, like Reed. It's like R-E or R-H-E-E,
something like that.
Yeah, and man, I'm like, that's a great example of them brotherhood, masculinity, total man mode, all wrapped in one. Damn it. Perfect example.
Charles has a story about something like that. When, from his days when we were wrestling internationally, he took on a Russian. He talked about how he defeated that Russian in a convincing manner. This Russian was like, had to give him his props and everything. That's respect and everything.
Oh, dude, and it's just, man, that's just so much better, man, and it just fills me up with such a great elation and glee, man, when I see, two men who have like war. They went to war with each other, and they give each other that manly embrace, man. You know what I mean? That brotherly embrace. That trumps me seeing two men constantly at it with each other, because that shit gets redundant, it's old, and it's sad.
I remember when Bellator was still around.
Yeah, Bellator.
There were two fighters. I remember that. One was Marlo Brandao. The other was Eduardo Dantes, sorry. Eduardo Dantes trained with the Marlo.
Eduardo
and
Dantes.
when they fought, Eduardo Dantes. Both of them legit jiu-jitsu, and they're good with Muay Thai. Now, Dodo, that's Eduardo Dantes' nickname. Dodo's a common nickname in Brazil for Eduardo. He knew he had to defend his title, but this is big bro. This is somebody he trained under and trained with. So in their first fight, they fought, and he knocked out the senior dude because he did what he had to do to defend his title. Afterwards, he just He just sat on the post, cried his eyes out because he knew he had to knock out his older brother. And then when he came to, they just braced and said, "I'm sorry, I hurt you." He said, "No, it's okay, irmão. It's alright, irmão." Irmão means brother in Brazilian Portuguese. And they did what they had to do. The second fight, they said, "This is how it is." Another fight I can remember was between teammates. It was the Phenom Douglas Lima versus Ben Killer B Saunders. And in that fight, was it Lima cut Saunders real bad above his eye. His eye was swollen. He couldn't see in that eye.
Saunders sounds familiar.
Killer B Saunders. He fought in UFC, but also fought in Bellator.
Oh, okay.
Lima did not want to hurt him anymore. But throughout that fight, Saunders kept pushing and said, "You got to kill me, man. I'm not going to give up." He's like, "Dude, your eyes messed up. Think of your career. I don't want to knock you out." And he just said, "Man, just throw in the towel, man. Give up." But Ben's like, "No, I got to fight for my family." I understand that, but eventually Lima had to put him out of the misery. He didn't want to knock his brother out because he saw how fucked up his eye was. But he had to stop the fight one way or another, just to save his man's career.
Yeah.
See, this is what.
It's just heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. Yeah. Because these are like the tough decisions we got to make as men. Sorry about that. Is your audio okay? Okay, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
I can hear you now. Yeah. Sorry for taking too long, but
No, maybe that's my cue, but he had to get off. But yeah, because I don't want to make this that long, and because yeah, but this hopefully, yeah, they won't suppress my views on this one because I didn't know whatever, but
that's cool.
Yeah, because YouTube, they're funny with their damn views. So my views can be low on YouTube, but damn it would be higher on the Rumble side. Like you go there and see how funny it is. But oh well. I'll just put out the content and just let it be.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
appreciate
thank
you having me here, man.
For coming
thank
through,
you, brother.
man.
Yeah. God be with you, bro. Love you.
God bless you too, bro. Love you too.
All right.
All right, it's a good brother name. Shout out to him. Appreciate him. Whose name in the chat is Sick Diggy. Yes, and yep. Remember, brother, and everybody else. If you want, send me some ideas, man, of some shows, some movies to watch. You know what I mean? Especially the older films too. Because I'm still like looking back and seeing like, man, there's still like a lot of like older shit, man, that I have not seen yet. That are deemed classics, especially in the martial arts world. So. Yeah, please share that, because like I said, we was talking about James Earl Jones and Best of the Best. Yeah, so, man, just, yeah, do that for me. But yeah, thank you guys for coming through, chopping up with me. And yeah, and checking me out. So what's the cash out, if you will. And links in the description to follow the Rumble. Hit the hype the stream. Like, share. So, for our outro, I'm going to give you this. And again, this is your guy, Ray Hama. One verse a million. I am out. Peace.
Agora, demônio vermelho! Não tem voto que te esconda da justiça de Deus! Espírito de mentira, solta essa filha! Receba a libertação com poder! Em nome de Jesus, seja livre! Toda opressão cai agora!
Boy, man, church pastor, he one of my motherfucking female people like that, man, what? Man, boy, I go up there and I brawl with them motherfucker. I go up there and knock past their ass out. Shh, what? Man, put your hand on my motherfucking old lady. Put your hand on my sister. Put your hand on... Man, they had to drag me up out that motherfucker. Yeah.